one morning from Mark Rylance saying that Jez had written a script that he wanted me to read, that if I wanted to direct it, if I wanted to act in it, if I wanted to do both. Mark had just done Jerusalem with Jez on Broadway. And I'd seen that and knew Jez's writing. Anyway, I had done Fair Game that he wrote, he and his brother. And so he sent, I said, of course I'd like to read the script. I read it, and it struck me that, and this became more important as time went on, because it seemed to be more the case that for me, so much of what cinema has become, so much of what storytelling has become, so much of what acting, therefore, has become, has a kind of level of contrivance that is sort of increasingly become alienating to me as an audience. And so this story somehow, it was almost like, oh, that's what it is I've been looking for, is something that doesn't feel contrived and is open to being made as an expression, not made, to impress. Well, as a piece of, when I say expression, it tends to be a little bit more nuanced than wanting to sum it up, what it's about. There are themes of truth and deception that I think are extremely poignant, particularly today, of socioeconomic alienation, criminality, narcissism, and then that thing, that some strong, beautiful people have of being able to overcome a culture of that, whether it be a broad culture or the culture within their own home. There's the beautiful side of evil, that we don't want to face as being beautiful. And the fact is that there can be, the bonds of love can be extraordinarily strong and extraordinarily real and totally corrupt at the same time. And that's, the nature of this love story between a father and a daughter. I would certainly like to think that that is not at all the relationship that I have with my daughter, although the bond of love is certainly common. Who are our parents, and how open with who they are have they been with us? And I think that that's a very common theme. A lot of people, go through life believing they know who their parents are, and even without any kind of cathartic or tragic revelation, the mystery increases over time because we assume to be able to know our parents because we are of their blood. And yet, everybody is so private inside. And I think that in this story, you have somebody who had been so abandoned and so deceived that they became a truth seeker, on a cellular level. That was this woman's reaction. I wasn't going to make the film in any other way. I would have spent the entire time looking at an actress and seeing my daughter's face in it and not being able to do it with another actress. It had so locked itself. She had become so synonymous with what I felt this could be as a performance, which again goes back to this kind of uncontrivance. She doesn't tell you what she's thinking. And so you watch her, I find, more carefully. Well, it really was that I felt, when she had initially rejected it, it wasn't a rejection of the project. It was her not feeling ready and wanting to get some more set time as an actress before she took on something, carrying a movie like this. And certainly, not only as a director, but as a father, you have no choice but to support that. You don't want to pressure somebody into a situation where they feel they may fail at, so it really just took, from my end, kind of hope that it would turn around at some point. But within that period, of course, I wasn't going to make the film in any other way. I would have spent the entire time looking at an actress and seeing my daughter's face in it and not being able to do it with another actress.